強くなれる理由を知った僕を連れて進め
Oh my god. She's right there. My god. Shut up, Benny. Oh boy. Wait a minute. I don't know. I'm not sure what Senora can do. But we're about to find out.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market.
Sora, no!
Have you learned your lesson now?
Sora, you're gonna pay for what you just did.
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun.
Golly, man.
I know. You can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
For all those who've been harmed by delusions.
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong.
For Venti's Gnosis. Or Gnosis. And for the people of Liyue you imperiled.
That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all.
It's time for me to put a stop to this.
You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy.
She's mad.
Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you
She spoke?
to a duel before the throne.
Oh my god, this is getting serious.
Proceed.
Ooh, okay, Raiden.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too.
So you've learned to speak.
I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part!
God, so what a shot this is right here. I don't want to see those die.
On harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
She's cryo.
Off we go!
I was not expecting that with your all red outfit. Oh.
Shine down! Detestable!
Oh boy, this isn't good. Oop. Oh, there's no way I can take these things out at the same time.
Nice and spicy.
Ow.
Quiver!
The real Kujo-Sara is still alive. Ooh, stop.
Strike!
Illusion shattered.
Alright.
Into the frozen void!
Whoa.
Shine down.
Let's light it up!
At the frying pan, into the fire.
Detestable!
Oh, is this just a shield? Yeah.
Illusion shattered.
Let's light it up!
Teamwork is strength.
Now you shall perish.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble,
Ooh.
traveler! You have reason to be.
Oh, God. What is going on here?
Quiver, I willingly yield. This
Oh,
is
God.
just my
Oh, my God. What is the play here?
No escape.
I didn't get to read that.
Shine down.
Did I break these first? Oh. Groups and flies. God. Dwelling upon a Crimson's Lotus, Moth energizes your character's next attack as Pyro.
There is no escape.
The pale flame smolders!
Oh, ow. Get sprint.
Detached from the
Oh.
world.
Additional instance of Pyro.
It's not eternal.
Oh, God. I gotta take these out first.
nice and spicy.
This is not looking too good. Oh, God, I don't know what's going on. Ah,
Booba, get them.
get him, Gooba. Ghost in a Witch of Embers? Oh, gosh. Well, not in a great position for this. I might be able to, yeah.
Pale flame,
Eat
lay
food.
waste
Oh,
to frozen
hold on.
shell,
Hold on. Not giving up without a fight.
and witness my suffering. In fires
God.
of sin and
Oh, you're-
retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
You're both Cryo and Pyro? Oh, God, I picked the wrong team for this. God, get away. Should have brought back Raiden instead.
Out of the frying
Not even
Except that I should just fight her. I need food badly. Oh, I'm already full. Oozling. Oh, that's not gonna help too much. Ow.
Come, put up a fight. Strike.
Ooh, ouch. Ooh, this is not gonna end well. Ugh. I'm taking fire damage.
Quiver.
How do you get out of this?
A witch.
Ow, what is
Not
she
even ashes will
doing?
remain.
Stop. Oh, I see.
Not
Okay,
every
I need that to
wound will
keep to stay
heal.
alive.
Not even ashes will remain.
Oh, lordy. Should have 50 seconds.
Nice and spicy.
Ooh, boy. Oh, God.
Flash.
Well, don't have much left. Oh, I think I'm done for. Oh, gosh. I was completely unaware of what she was capable of. Oh, there you have it. She won. That's it. The traveler dies, and it's the end of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. That was the end of the Archon quest. Who would have known we'd end up just like these guys? Hold on, let's let's regroup. Oh, for what it's worth, that was awesome though. That was awesome. That is an awesome fight. Not even done with it yet. And that was an awesome fight. Jesus. I still have the fire stat too. Oh, never mind. No ashes remained. Oh my gosh. Alright, well. At least now we know. She is cryo and pyro. Cryo the first half, pyro the second half. Jesus.
May knowledge guide you.
Okay. A scripted fight. I don't even know what we bring. Oh, well. Well, she is cryo. How this Hydra would work. There's not really like an in-between. Unless we had Animo. Or we bust out Noelle again. No. Chi-Chi, maybe? No. Well, her Cairo phase in the beginning wasn't really all that crazy. That's a little too much pyro for the second half. Oh, if only we had more Hydro characters. I don't think Chi-Chi would bring us too far, but possibly. She would be a healer in this instance. We'd have two healers.
What's happening?
I'll be honest, I have no idea. I might as well just try and see what happens. Oops. Everybody was just dead. Also, we could eat some food beforehand as well. Let's make sure we do that. Holy man. God.
Body and mind.
We'll eat some food as we get closer. Oh, I'll be just like you guys in a second, except I won't be there. So I guess I need to use those cryo things just to not die. I was thinking it was like you need to destroy those to hurt her, but oh man. Yeah, there was a split second there where I thought we were gonna like one-shot her instantly, like that first fight, but nope. Yeah, Yeah, might need some food carry here. Can decrease stamina, some attack. Delicious chicken. Stamina wouldn't hurt either. Decreases stamina consumption. Increases max HP by 20% for 300 seconds. We'll go with that. That's cheating. Wow, current party level lower than recommended. Yeah, I don't know. Chi-Chi might not be a good idea here. Kujo wasn't bad, but trying to dodge with the bow. Oh, I had to do the first phase again. Probably the whole cutscene too. Oh gosh. To see poor Kujo-Sara on the floor again. You're wasting my food time.
The way people admit that you are aware. A lesson on harbinger power and elegance?
She's just standing there.
As you wish.
Do I need to actually... Okay, I don't.
Go. Rain outlines your
Outlines.
Detestable. Let's light it up. Adventure time.
Oh, hold on.
Go into the frozen void. I'm going
Ow.
in.
Break it. Hurry up.
Sacred name. Fortune pres-
There is no
Out of that.
No, my soul.
Oh. Frozen. Hold on, boys. Preposterous.
Let's light it up.
We'll save the ult for later.
Some nerve laying your hands on me.
Uh-oh.
Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew.
Oh, this part
Await
sucks.
my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
Oh, that's not gonna help. Oh. Oh, you only have a limited amount. Oh, shoot.
Adventure, everybody stand back!
We can do it though, I think.
Life goes on.
Let's light it up! Yeah.
I might have to pop the ult for this.
Shine down!
Oh, it's only elemental. Oh, shit.
Rain outlines your face.
I might have to.
Shines eternal! The pale flame smolders!
Oh, we don't have any more pyro left.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors!
Oh, no, we do. Okay, they come back. They come back. Ow, stop.
Going in! Yeah.
Chi-Chi was... Pulling Chi-Chi was secretly a blessing in disguise. Oh, gosh. If that happens again, we might be in trouble. Alright, at least now I know what the elemental thing is.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
Incinerated.
Not good.
Ow.
Everybody stand.
Whoops. Where are you? Oh, wow.
Not every wound will heal. Down.
Nice.
Pop this.
Rain cutter.
There is no escape. Immolation. A cherished agony.
Uh-oh.
Do you feel it?
Where are you? Oh.
Illusion shattered.
Hold on, team.
Let's light it up.
No.
Orders given. Orders received.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Uh-oh.
Let's light it on. Shine down.
Don't try any funny business. Oh, I ain't gonna stay in that form. Stop.
Illusion
Oh
shattered.
wow. Okay. Uh-oh.
Off we go. Let's light it up. Time to act.
Ah.
Go.
Shine down.
Not every
Need that
wound,
ult,
every
Benny?
heal.
Let me weave you.
There is no escape.
It's gone again.
Shine down.
Wow. Oh.
So strong, but how?
Not really. But I'll take the compliment. Oh. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me, swear. If you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma. Stop! I order you.
Oh
And
no.
you. Filthy rats. All of you.
Oh.
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
God, I thought she was coming after us. I was like,
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness.
am I still playing Genshin? Senora is slain.
One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone.
What is going
She
on?
got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled.
Muso Hitodachi?
Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat.
What in the world?
So, to recap, Yoimiya wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the Omnipresent God. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent.
He's always silent. So noisy outside.
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
Paimon. Oh. Where the hell have you been? Is she huge?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Azula? Okay. I'm pulling for you later. No, run! Run away! Oh, we're here. This is the real her.
So we meet again.
Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me?
Foolhardiness. Did I tell you had to see the Raiden Shogun?
Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this.
You sounds awful nice.
If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree.
Oh? You know everything that's going on outside?
Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
But the Vision Hunt decree is damaging. It comes at a great cost to the people of Inazuma.
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not?
Ones who have lost their lives, Tepe.
Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes.
Yep. I guess he didn't make it.
There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity.
R.I.P. Tepe.
So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf.
This is your plane of Inazuma, Mia? It's created by your consciousness, yes?
That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you?
She's got to be bored in this thing, right? I imagine that's why she's talking to us. I'm not here to debate your ideas. I'm here to demolish them. Okay, I think we're talking a little too big stuff.
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Your arrival has brought
no.
deafening static.
Oh no. Oh, this is the real... Why are we fighting though? What? I just want to talk.
Illusion shattered.
Oh.
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Ow.
Oh god.
Evasion
Oh
is
yeah, our training. Remember our training. We had...
Body and mind.
We trained for this. Oh.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Strike dead, shine down.
Let's light it up.
God, you have a lot of health.
Lightning falls on the land
Let's
of
light it
eternity.
up.
We trained for this. Remember the training.
Seal of life. Opening box of adepti tricks.
Oh, wow.
There is no escape.
Don't mind me being you. That's just... Oh, ow.
Strike dead.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
I like this music, too. Oh, ow. Stop.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Ow.
This ends now.
Stop.
You are an enemy
Inazuma
that
shines
requires
eternal.
special attention.
Oh, I guess that didn't work.
Why do they never miss?
Don't want
Oh,
to be
Chi-Chi.
sealed back up.
Alright, hopefully they don't have to actually fight her all the way.
Evasion is futile.
I guess Raiden is completely immune to Raiden. That makes sense.
Shine down.
Oh. God, it's so fast.
Off we go.
Ugh.
Adventure time.
Not immune to overloaded, though.
Strike dead.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. No, my sword. Ring cutter.
Illusion shattered.
Oh no.
Oh. Alright. I am just kind of going at her.
I'm going in.
Not even attempting to dodge.
This ends now.
Time to act.
It doesn't.
Let's light it up.
Oh. Nope.
Shine down.
Still hit me.
Adventure time.
Go.
Adventure time.
Body and mind.
Oh.
I am
Was it?
Played.
Didn't see that one coming.
Illusion shattered.
Switch.
It's gonna hurt in the morning.
Whoops. Uh-oh.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Strike dead.
Oh, I need to look out for her audio cues.
There is no
I don't have to
escape.
full-on fight you, do I?
Insolent.
Let's light it up.
Evasion is
Life goes
futile.
on. I must live.
Oh.
Everybody stand back.
Shine down. Strike dead. Now you shall perish.
Nope, that's not gonna work.
Light it up.
Oh, God.
Instabilities will be removed.
Oh, this again. Okay, let's have to attack her, but it's gonna be a lot harder.
Adventure time.
Ooh.
Adventure time. Off we go. Yeah.
You are an enemy that requires special attention. Absurd.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Oh shoot.
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
What was that? Whoa, it's got real bright. Oh shoot, now it's actually going down.
Thunder.
Oh,
Illusion shattered.
hopefully we're a little stronger, maybe. Story mode buff. Ow. Oh, the music.
I must live on. Sacred name. Fortune
Rain, I let my guard down.
There is no escape. Inazuma
That's not gonna help.
eternal. All desire can be broken.
Ooh.
Let's light it up.
What was that?
Going in. Yeah, this world.
Broke time for a
In the
second.
morning. Let me weave you a verse. Time to act.
All will be severed.
Oh, ow.
Everybody
No
stand.
time. I think I'm getting my burst quick.
This world, the fleeting shadow.
Ow.
Wheel of life. Orders given. Orders
Illusion shattered.
Oh, God.
Your planet is
Light it
decided.
up. I'm going in.
Don't have those food buffs, do we still, huh? I don't think so.
No, my sword.
Nope.
Let's light it up.
Ooh,
Let's light it up.
I'm missing everything.
life
Your
goes
planet is
on.
decided.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is strict.
Opening box of adeptitrix.
There's so much happening on the screen.
Without
Shine
your
down.
name, all the events decided.
Uh-oh.
Adventure time.
Oh, God.
Going in.
The fleeting shadow.
Let me weave you a verse.
Illusion shattered.
Illusion shadow. This is so sick.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork.
I wish I had those skills.
There's no escape.
Ow.
Orders given. Orders received. Go.
Oh, there's definitely some sort of story buff happening. Hit for 7,000.
Stand back.
Ow, don't do it. I can't switch.
Witness
There we
the
go.
power of Gwa. Rain. Ow, that's gonna hurt in the morning.
Ow.
I'm going in.
Your verdict is
Don't worry,
decided.
I got this. Let's light it up.
This world,
Bennett with the
fleeting
clutch. The carry.
Opening box of adeptitrix.
thunder.
I didn't feel
Ow.
that.
Illusion shattered.
Just fall already.
Adventure time.
Oh.
Off we go.
Oh, what is
Adventure
this?
time. You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Don't think I would hear that before.
Why can you not trust your people and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out.
When people move forward with all their might, they can surpass the gods' expectations.
Is this
Wow.
the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
So her mom?
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
What people? People are almost all dead.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself.
So all we needed was Miko to come in here and talk to her. That's all she needed.
It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now?
That's what I was wondering myself. The ruler of Sigenoderma.
This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
Oh.
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
It's been centuries. That is ridiculous.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity.
Oh, that explains why she was able to get her moves down. I was wondering why she seemed like she was so confident in her memory.
So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Look at her laughing.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning.
Oof.
As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway?
Oh yeah, Paimon wasn't there. For once.
Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished?
It was all thanks to Yoimiya.
Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So, Let's go find her.
Alright, not done yet. Not done yet. We're not done yet.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Oops.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed.
It was a spur of the moment thing. I don't know what came over me.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis?
Uh-oh.
As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece.
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
What?
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly?
Oh, well, we just said everything for nothing then. That's it.
The balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You did... for once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
What was the Gnosis in your hands?
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
True. Otherwise, we'd be dead. No wonder we haven't seen the Balandir since.
Well, what's done is done, and Paimon heartily thinks we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you like to know about?
All right. Well, you know what this means. This is the end. About the Shogun puppet.
That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. Still, there is one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
So, you mean there are 3 Raiden Shoguns?
No, the prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based on A. It was a test. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness, until the Fatui took an interest in him.
Ugh, not the Fatui.
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specifications. The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis, and the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
Wow. Well, that was a turn of events. Wow. After all that, he ends up being that.
What a crazy story!
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny?
Who can say? About the former Raiden Shogun.
I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma are aware of this.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro Archon Baal has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto.
Oh, so that was her.
As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for the public to know the truth.
I want to see Ball.
In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them. Right up until...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has assumed the shogunate.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
Oh.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A lot better now after finding that out. So what kind of god was Makoto?
Oh, so not her mother, it was her sister. I said mother the first time I saw that cutscene.
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty of what was before her.
Oh, so in that case, yeah, she looked just like her.
Wow.
I think you see that in one of her trailers. I would have never thought that was her sister, though. About my brother.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe.
No one knows anything about my brother.
But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process. That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Familiar.
Don't worry. We aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. May you soon discover the truth behind it all. As for your brother's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it, and I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the Shiumatsuban.
Ayato?
I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you.
Shorter age, too. about the next stop on my journey.
After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
All right, well, I'll wait until that actually releases.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best.
Knowledge. I have no more questions.
Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, Traveler. Do you still have the Omamori I gave you?
Of course, I'll keep it in a safe place. Oh, I thought we used it though. I guess it remains.
Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yoimiya, the wise and beautiful.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition?
To be reunited with my brother, I guess.
I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility. Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.
All right. Well, unfortunately, we still have it. Unfortunately, that is it. I did not think we were going to get through that so fast. But that is it. The Archon quests are now over. It pains my heart. It really does. I've been saving the Archon quest for a long time. But it's actually over now. But yeah, I'm absolutely speechless. You learn so much from that. So much about Raiden. I don't even know what to say. The Senora fight was really good, especially losing to her in the first time. But yeah, I'm honestly speechless with that. You learn so much. Like, I'm gonna have to watch this back and edit. But when I edit it and just like give some more points on it. Yeah, I am absolutely speechless. But while going back and editing this, I'll definitely like look back at some things and add some stuff to it, because it's a lot to take on your first go. It's a lot to take in. Don't even know what to say after all that, honestly. My God, man. What an epic story. What an epic story. It's not even over yet, I know. This is just the third Archon quest. There's more to come. But just based off what I've played, Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, this has been absolutely incredible. I love it so much. It's such a great story, and also at the same time a great game as well. One of my favorite games. And just the tie-ins, man. You know, like if you ever seen a Marvel movie, you know how they'd have something that happens in the beginning and then the next 3 movies that reference comes back. That's what this was like, you know? Talking to Kazuha, and he told us all about his friend, and he kept his little vision on him the whole time, and then the moment on screen right now, that moment comes back, that reference comes back, if you remembered it. Oh man, like I could go on and on and on. I don't want to bore you guys, but then there's Yoimiya, which is easily like my favorite character in this game. Like she's so mysterious, like she's such an enigma, she's a mystery, but she knows everything and anything. Well, except about our brother. No one knows about that, but maybe except Dainsleff. But the way they tie in everything, man, in this game, it was just so well done. So many things went over my head when I was actually playing it for the first time. There's no possible way that you will understand everything on your first run. Like, you're definitely gonna miss some things, and that's why I'm doing this little recap. R.I.P. to Teppei, man. That really just, he was so happy. He was so positive. Everything was going well. He was moving up in the ranks. He was getting promoted, and it was just so sad to see him, you know, want to progress and still want to go, even when he knows what's happening. He's still like, oh, get back up as soon as I'm rested up. Like, that just hurt me, man. It hurt. You know, my eyes shed a tear when that happened. During the stream here, we went ahead and looked up some lore about Senora and how she came to be Senora. She was just trying to get married, and then this whole fiasco went down. Like, everybody just has such sad upbringings, you know? Going back for a second to the Watatsumi soldiers who were using the secret weapons that they got from a third-party organization that you knew you couldn't trust them. I mean, I even said that immediately. And the Traveler even says that too. Like, isn't that kind of fishy? Can we trust them? Of course he couldn't trust them. They were giving us weapons that were indefinitely aging all the soldiers. Now, I don't even know how many soldiers are going to be dead at this point, but all I know is we lost poor Teppei, and it was really, really cool at the end there when you fight Raiden, or I think right before you're about to fight Raiden. You have the hopes and dreams of everybody who passed, you know, and you are Teppei for a second. You know, and I didn't catch that on my first experience, but that little flash, like I think it's 2 flashes, you see Teppei, you know, and that's just like, man, like that's how you tell a good freaking story, man. Just Act 3 alone of the Inazuma Archon quest was just so jam-packed. I mean, who expected the professional to be Sayu? If you remember when you played this, did you ever expect that to happen? Did you ever expect it to be Sayu? Because I'll tell you right now, I sure did not. But I was pleasantly surprised. You saw my face when I saw her little ball, or whatever you want to call it. And she's really interesting too, because she's like under the Yashiro Commission, but she pretty much only answers to Ayaka most of the time, which makes a lot of sense. But originally she's with the Shumatsuban, I want to say it's called, and then that goes hand in hand with the Yashiro Commission, and then that goes hand in hand with Kamisato. And I love how her reasoning is that if she gets enough sleep, then she'll grow more. That's her whole reasoning for sleeping so much. So I suppose it goes hand in hand. Like, she's very tired, but she also wants to sleep for that reason. Fujo Sara, I really, really hope that she did not pass away or anything. Now, her vision was actually still on when she was down, so I'm assuming that she's unconscious. I don't know if it'd be the best idea to add a character that's playable that ends up dying in the story. Like, I don't know if that's canon or if it's the actual lore. I don't know if she's just unconscious. I hope she's unconscious. She still had her vision. Her vision was still lit up. So I'm assuming that she's still alive. I hope she's still alive. She's also one of my favorite characters. Her being so stern and, you know, so like soldier-like and, you know, oh, all hail the Shogun and everything like that. And then Yoimiya just burst her bubble. It was so funny, but it was so just like, it was much needed, you know? It was much needed because no one knew what was going on besides the Traveler and Yoimiya. No one knew. Well, A actually did know. She was aware of it, but she still went on to do what she did, which I found confusing, but I guess she said that it didn't really bother her. It didn't bother the act of eternity, so she just went with it. And it brought such a smile to my face to see A not so serious and stern as we're so used to seeing her all the time. It was such a change of pace for her. It was so like uncharacteristic based off of how we usually see her, you know, and just to see how when she saw Yoimiya, the whole place lit up, you know, and it's not like a little tiny thing that they put into the game. No, like the place lights up, and then when you fight her again, the place is still lit up. Like, you know, they make that very apparent that Yaimiko kind of lit up her world, so to speak. And poor Raiden, man, she lost her sister. I thought it was her mom at first. You hear me say that in the part, but it's actually her sister, and she lost her in a war a very, very long time ago that Yaimiko does not have much information on because she wasn't there. She wasn't really aware of it. So, of course, if she did, she would have told us with her perfect memory. And that's another thing too. She is a fox envoy, and I believe Surcros is as well. They have the same ears, I'm gonna say. But because Yaimiko is a fox envoy, she has the perfect memory. And I was wondering why she was saying that, because early on she goes, I built this thing to, you know, like this anti-Raiden Shogun training mechanism. And she goes, it should be pretty accurate to her actual skills unless her skills have declined. And I'm like, decline? Don't you mean increase? Like maybe you don't know, what she's been doing? Nope, she said decline. So clearly she has literally perfect memory. But I don't want to bore you guys to death. I've already been talking for like 10 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. All in all, I'll just say this game is absolutely incredible. The story, the writing is superb. Loved it so much. And of course, we will continue with more. There's plenty of story quests to go, plenty of hangouts to go, a bunch of very important world quests to do. And right around the corner, we have 2.6, and then sooner or later we'll have 3.0. There's so much more content to go, and I cannot wait for it. So if you made it all the way to this part, oh my goodness, you are literally insane. Thank you so much for watching all of the parts, all the way from part 1. But, we didn't even know what a Baron Bunny was in the beginning, and now here we are standing in the same space as Raiden Shogun. So thank you guys so much for watching again, and let me know what you guys thought about this part or just the story in general in the comments. I know it's been a long time for you guys. You guys have been sitting here waiting for the next Archon quest to come out for months now. So once again, and one final time, thank everybody so much for watching all the way through from part 1 all the way to part 18. Everyone, please stay safe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. What on earth is this? Obtain. Wait, is that? Oh, you can switch to her? Oh, that's awesome.
She got separated from her brother during a really, really long journey. Paimon is her travel buddy, helping her to find her brother.
Oh, looking for your family? Huh.
Okay.
What's going on?